be on Showmaster Lee.
And Lula.
All right. We've been waiting for this. Or have we? Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. A new series. Not a movie, not a trilogy, not Peter Jackson, not big budget. It's an Amazon series. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I really want to jump back into the world now. Like, I'm ready, right? Like, after all those years and all those movies, like, at some point, it felt like it was too much. Like, too much hobbits. Too many freaking elves, you know, scampering around. But it's been long enough. There's tons of amazing lore in this book series that they can still build on. But it's a TV series.
Don't you like that? Because then it's a lot shorter. Then they can go deeper with the stories, and it's easier for me to understand.
I think what you're saying, each episode is shorter, but there's more of them, so you can go deeper into each character.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, a couple words were missing in between those sentences. Yeah, I agree with you on that. It is interesting from that perspective, but I don't think it makes up for the fact that everything I've seen where the original, if you will, was really known for its action sequences and its bigger-than-life sort of sets, just hasn't translated into TV.
That's true.
Not one thing. Like,
I see what
Marvel,
you mean.
yeah, is a pretty good example of that. But even ones that never made it to the movies, but I feel like should have been in movies, like The Witcher. Like the Witcher series, I've enjoyed them. Don't get me wrong. It just feels like they could have put more budget into everything. Like always, in the back of my mind, I just couldn't get over it. And there's one series where we've been spoiled at this point, from based off the books, of just amazing set pieces, amazing action sequences. It's Lord of the Rings. Like, you can't flub this.
Now I feel you, John.
I want to be a little bit open-minded about this because if there's one company that's willing to waste a hell of a lot of money on a TV series,
And that is...
it's Amazon. Amazon's got billions, right? They could
Well,
just,
yeah.
they could literally have employees wipe their ass with dollar bills every day and it'll be perfectly fine. Which is why I don't understand why they don't pay them more, like Amazon, you know. Anyways, by the way, if you want some cool commentary, check out my podcast.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Budget or low budget?
Mid.
There was a time when the world was so young.
I like
There had not yet been a
music,
sunrise.
the feel.
Pretty good.
Even
Feel feels
then,
very Lord of the Ring-ish.
there was light.
Sweeping vistas, very okay. People walking from really far away.
Elves have forests to protect. Dwarfs their mines. Men their fields of grain. But we Harfoots have each other.
For I must now wander this wandering day.
We're safe.
You have fought long enough, Galadriel. Put up your sword.
The enemy is still out there. The question now is where?
It is over.
You have not seen what I've seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen.
That sure looks like it
What I
hand
have
drawn.
You better listen to her.
That was the money shot.
Darkness will march over the face of the earth.
It will be the end, not just of our people,
But all peoples. I am sorry, but their time has come.
The past is with us all.
The past is dead. We either move forward
Gotta admit, it looks damn good.
or we die with it.
Amazon said, this is what we're going to spend our money on.
Of a new era.
And boys need some Nike.
This wandering day.
Wow.
I felt a little bit of like, ooh, but not enough to get past the hesitation, unfortunately, still.
That's pretty good.
That, okay.
There are some scenes that
I'm not
you
gonna say
could
pretty good.
tell,
It was damn good.
there's some scenes that you could tell is like low budget. Let's just do it inside.
Here's the thing,
you
right?
know.
It's very easy to create sweeping vistas today. Like, I think that's one of the things that people who now, create this kind of stuff realize is that if you want to look like you have a lot of money, but you really don't, create sweeping vistas. Because it's a lot easier from far away shots, so you don't have that kind of fidelity. What's really hard is like things in motion, like action sequences.
Right.
Because in those scenarios, there's just tons of shots, tons of camera angles, the undulation, the movement, the lighting, like everything is really hard to pull off. That gets expensive. And people don't realize like how expensive it gets because Marvel has kind of made us spoiled with the fact that they can CGI everything out. Like, and they need CGI out a mustache, like Superman. You could do that now. If you need CGI, like if someone like was wearing something off, they could CGI off a different color. You can CGI everything now. But what they don't realize is that it's still cheaper if you film it. Like, do a whole retake with all those people on that set if something was off, because the effort to CGI certain things is just crazy expensive. It's crazy expensive, crazy labor intensive. Us techie nerds are not cheap. You know what I'm saying? So
you have to pay.
You got to pay for our expertise.
It looks promising. It looks awesome.
It looks promising.
Yeah.
I will keep it open mind. Just like Smeagol, who kept an open mind to the ring. That's what you want.